Hey guys, this is Killrob speaking, and today we are going to take a look at the new scenarios. The Kiwi part of the team is still traveling around Europe, and currently they are in the UK, and it will take just a few more days before they get back to Kiwi land to continue and polishing up this build, which of course includes scenarios. So let's take a look at this. We today are going to play the Luxo barge scenario, where your expert economist in the 1970s is telling you that, well, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Just hammer out the beastiest car you can. So we are going to attempt this. As you can see, you are supposed to use the super leaded fuel and have a bit of a safety standard, medium-ish MTBF, pretty high costs you can have. You have to have a five-seater and lots of power, pretty high tameness, comfort and prestige. So let's get right into it. This is using the new UI. It's not perfect yet, obviously, and it's not using the complete reskin of the UI either. But let's go just through it so that you can see the flow. Now you can go back and forth as well. So, alright, we are going to take a corrosion resistant steel there, and then longitudinal, and let's make it extreme. So, of course, double wishbone sounds always good. And let's make it all-wheel drive, just for the heck of it. We are not going to use fiberglass here, but for higher prestige handmade aluminium should do fine. So let's select a proper car for this one. Could it be this one? Looks fitting enough, 5-seater, so we're not going to choose the 2-door variant. I guess we take this one. It's large enough, definitely. We can make it larger. So, what do we need for this one? Well, to complete the scenario we need cooling, of course. Nothing fancy regarding design there. We can also put on some lips or something. And let's do it like this. Nice. No wings back then. So, yeah, let's go with this. Looks awesome. Plenty of cooling. Oh, well. Maybe not so plenty, considering that we have to go over 200 kilowatts. But anyway, so now we're in the engine designer. Of course this car needs a V8 and not a flat plane. This is definitely not an Italian car. Let's go for aluminium and make it large. How about let's say a 5.2 liter or something. We can definitely afford to go forged here. Let's see. We have to save costs somewhere, because 10,000 may seem a lot, but it's used up quite quickly. So let's try first going for direct acting, and then, even though it should be a pushrod because it's an American car. Anyway, let's see. It should be pretty aggressive on the cam for such an engine, so that we get above those 200 kilowatts. We do have 98 RON, so 9 to 0 should be fine. Probably even 9.5. Let's start there. And injection. No, we are not going injection. We are going 4-barrel should be fine, but twin, because it looks awesome. Yeah, that looks like the proper engine from back then, like overly large and overly powerful. So super leaded, and then there is no economy requirement, so let's go for the maximum applicable for the 4-barrel carbs, which should be, if I remember correctly, 13.3. And then let's up the timing a bit, make it aggressive. We do have forged components in there, so I assume we can go to 6,000 RPM for this one. And right, which headers do we use? I think we're still going to go for cast. They do allow for enough power, so it should be okay. We could go dual exhaust. Yeah, kind of. there's no sportiness in here, so we want to make it quiet. So let's go for double reverse flow, and this would allow for exactly 200 kilowatts. So let's see, 126 per pipe. Sounds good. And let's test this beast. Yeah, that's pretty good. 94 run. I'm rather satisfied with this. We can cut off a bit here. Not too much though. We want to have this little plateau going there. MTBF is rather sucky, and I don't really know why. Let's see. We can go for higher compression. That's for sure. Let's see what this does. 95. That didn't do too much. So go even higher. 10.3. 250 kilowatts should be fine. And now let's cut off the stuff we don't need. Or maybe go even higher cam. Just slightly maybe. We could also try to go for overhead cam. Like free valve. It's not too fancy. Let's see what this does. Well, nothing apart from making it slightly more expensive and giving us much more man hours. So, no, it's making this less reliable as well. So let's stick with this one. Anyway, we could up this one a bit more, this one, and just to be on the safe side there. Yeah, alright. Pretty decent, and now we're done here. And let's continue on. So, oh, well, I wanted to cut off the latter part. So now I just move back here, and I go to fuel tab, and I cut it off. Let's see where it ends up. 5.6, 5.4 is maximum. Yeah, it's reasonable. Up the reliability quite a bit. It's not 42.8 meters. That would be rather short. It's the reliability is 42.8. So let's continue on again. Yes, we cut off the valve floaty part. And for the gearbox, let's say we go for manual 5 gear and make it a bit sporty. We don't need overdrive here because we don't need any good economy for the car. So what do we go for here? Oh, I didn't flare out the arches. But I could go back and change this. I don't think we need this. We have an all-wheel drive car. So this should be okay. And now let's put some bigger wheels. Yes, just like this. And we don't want it to be too racy. It should be comfortable as well. So let's stick with 15s. Then 4 pistons, of course, make them comfortable. Pretty large though. Tameness is important. So let's go for this. All 4 pistons there. 2 50s in the back should be more than enough. 40. Okay. We do want to have a bit of top speed though for the Prestige. So let's see. A fully clad under tray should not add too much costs. So we can go with this. And now we reduce the cooling to what is needed. No brake airflow. It's kind of a bit cheaty. Let's continue. Because the brake airflow in the finished game will be mainly going on to engineering time for the car, because it's kind of complex to figure out the proper flows and stuff. And this is not considered in the scenarios yet. So let's see. 5 seats was one of the requirements, and I think we're going for luxury here. Lots of sound insulation, probably premium entertainment. Yeah. Power steering and anti-lock braking system and premium safety. We're supposed to get above 20. So what do we have here? Well, presets do help. So we go for comfort. Maybe even go a bit higher here. That should be pretty good. Rather soft. And let's see. Yes, gold. Ah, that was a quick one. And of course we could now tune it, but before we do that, or no, we won't do it because that's up to you. So, we are going to take a closer look at this one. Why does it work? That was... Okay, I was rather lucky with my guesstimates there. It's almost 10,000. pretty much optimized already. Comfort pretty high, tameness pretty high. Let's look at some detailed stats here. It's high environmental resists, average reliability is high enough, the economy sucks, of course, and utility is not that bad. Anyway, let's go to the test track. What I wanted to show you here in the test track is that we do have plenty of new sounds, and I want you to hear the wind sound and the squealy tire sounds, and you will hear this pretty good if we drive all the way to the Killrob chicane. So what I will be doing now is to say goodbye and shut up and let you hear those sounds. A note there, the engine sounds, yes, they do need to be louder in the whole scheme of things, because now you can barely hear them. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time, and now the car races. Bye bye.